Hello and welcome to WrestleDraft, episode 3. We are live and we are here for the first premium live event of our MyGM mode, where we have, if you load up the right GM mode as opposed to my singles ones, we are here at Extreme Rules. And it looks like I'm going to be booking first. But we're going to go ahead and talk to a couple of people before we get in there. We've got our boy Basser jumping in, saying hello to Mr. Basser. We've
Hello,
got our
hello.
video bro, Bobby Munson, saying good evening to Ol'Ed, to Perish, and that bastard Mr. Bischoff, who's stolen the key to Lions. If you haven't seen that short, go to oleyoutube.com and go ahead and check that out. And we got Basser and our video bro, Bobby Munson, going ahead and having a wonderful conversation about counting days down to holidays. I love holidays. I get my 3-day weekend coming up for Memorial Day, where I get to enjoy some fantastic live NXT on that fantastic Memorial Day weekend, which is going to be so busy for us here at Olay because we're going to have Battlegrounds for NXT, so we're going to have it taking over. We're going to have a show for Night of Champions, where we're going to find out who the first World Heavyweight Champion is going to be. And potentially, we got Double or Nothing that we might have some content for. Who knows? We got all kinds of wonderful people here.
Yeah.
But Mr. Parrish, are we ready to go ahead and get started on this one?
Yeah, I just find it a little ironic that we have Bobby Munson, who's a big fan of the MLW, talking about holidays, even though his one Richard Holiday, former MLW, is a free agent. Kind of curious where he is not in this game, so we will not be picking him up.
No, not yet. Maybe he might be in
and
later.
We just want to thank Mike, the ref, for rating us with a rate of 4. We thank you so much for that. We appreciate that. And,
thank you very much.
Yeah. And
Mike
for anybody who's just... Yeah, no, anybody who's just joining... Yeah. Anybody who's just joining us through the Mike the Ref stream, my name is Chris Perish, and this is Ed Ol'Ed. Ed, as we all know too. And we're playing WWE 2K23 here on our local establishment. We call this the WRESTLEDRAFT. About to get into some extreme rules. Ed, let's start it off. Let's start off with what you're doing.
Yeah. And just want to say it's great to have Mike the Ref here. I was just watching his fantastic AEW. I came in late, but I was watching his fantastic AEW sidecast, which he does every Wednesday night. So for those of us that are here checking us out that aren't from the Mike the Ref raid, please make sure you go give Mike a follow and check out that stuff, because he does fantastic work covering all things AEW. And it is always nice to have all of the professional wrestling landscape covered. And certain people do it better than others. And one of the things here at Olay that we don't often do is a lot of AEW content currently. So if you are looking for that great AEW content, absolutely go check out Mike the Ref.
And I don't know what just happened, but when you were clicking, that screen that we see is completely off. My computer.
You have no screen. All right, so you can
the one that we're seeing now, I can see it through the stream. I just don't have it on my computer now.
Mike is going to stay and add hell for a little bit. All right, so I will make sure that I help you out. We've been having some technical difficulties the last 15-20 minutes trying to get this to work, so we may potentially...
Yeah, we are blowing off some steam trying to get Steam to work, which is quite ironic.
Yeah.
But
Steam has definitely not been our friend tonight.
You seem to be a referee in the Oilers Vegas game right now. I don't like you.
We got Dewdrop and Natalia. So I didn't do a great job with my feuds this month. I'll admit to that. I didn't great feuds going. So I don't have the best rivalries heading into the pay-per-view tonight. So that could be a little bit of a downfall for me here. But let's see what we can do. We'll always make it work. That should work. I also don't have great stamina, so I've got to try to find some places to potentially not hurt all my talent. Oh, you ladies have great stamina. You girls are going to go. You girls are really going to go after it tonight then. Main event ladies, you're decent stamina. Let's go ahead and do this. I think that fitting of the rivalry and a fitting match for the two of them to bolster me some fans. Alright. So we got that so far. We got some people here to do some promos. So let's go ahead and buy an arena. Let's buy the new crew. Alright, those crews are both the same, so I don't get to do anything there. Already getting some optional bonuses, so that's good. Alright, who we got here? We got Rick Boogs in the market here. Now, do we have a rule about... I forget. Did we place the rule that we can't hire our local establishment talent or not? We had briefly talked about it.
Yeah, I think we just want to stick to what the game gives us, not what we added.
Okay.
But I will need for whatever reason, I am not in the game.
All right. I will attempt to do something in a moment.
If anybody in the comments knows how, if we were to, we are playing through Steam, and if there's a way I can kind of go back into a game. Yeah, this is just not letting me get in. Steam, I am calling you out for being an a-hole right now. I'm trying not to lose it right now because this is very frustrating.
What we got here? Book all promos, have a couple more Iron Mans, some more advertising,
Yeah.
match specialties.
You're going to have to send that again, Ed.
Okay.
We don't know what's really the issue because it did work the last time.
Perfectly fine the last time. Let me stay on the screen to make sure you get in before we continue. Stream is paused. Return to game to resume. Are you in?
All right. I am.
Okay. I am now going to... I'm just checking something. Connection quality. I'm disabling your controller, your mouse, and your keyboard to see if that will help. To have it just be your controller.
That is okay. That could be the reason why. There's too many things that are on it.
Do me a favor. Go ahead and bring me all the way back to the book show screen. Don't end my booking. Just bring me back over to the tabs to book show. Or is it not?
That is not letting me do it. No.
All right, you are able to do that. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Oh,
Right,
maybe
so
I can't do.
You're able to do it.
Yeah.
No, you were doing it. You're fine. All right, what's my thing today? Ensure Charlotte Flair fights. All right, cool. I did that. That's easy. All right, I got those. Let's do a call out here. Adrian Buck's going to do a self promo, get his popularity up, as he only has a popularity of 13 because we made our local establishment wrestlers, our local enhancement wrestlers, I should say. gave them a bit of a downgrade to try to stop people from taking them potentially. Because we don't want people to just go ahead and use that as a way to gain a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, so self-promo, charity promo, advertising. A nice call out here to hopefully upgrade Mr. Bad Bunny versus Andre the Giant. Extreme Rules match with a card. Tables match. We're going to take this tables match off these gentlemen now that they're the mid-card. Perish, I'm making a mortal mistake. I'm putting the world title in the mid-card. It's not my main event. It's not my opener.
How many titles do you have on your show?
5. Same
Jeez.
Issue. We have our mid-card championship. We have our world championship. We have our women's world championship. And we have our NXT women's tags and NXT men's tags. And I'm defending them all on my show. And because I'm NXT, I have a great power card that title matches booked for this week will receive a large match rating bonus. So I'm going to try to really pump this first one because I know it could really hurt me with some of this stamina. But I think I am good to go. I just want to... Is there a legend down here that I want? You know what, Perish? It's hard to come out here and see Bruno Sammartino and not just pick him up right away, you know?
I mean, you don't have
Bruno.
to.
It's Bruno. Too bad Sean's not here. I could book Sean versus Brett. And use fixed match cards all the time to make sure that Brett loses. All right.
See, it's too bad they don't have heel and face doink.
I know,
and
right?
Let's just get to some of these comments. We got Mike the Ref coming in. I can't watch the game. Bad luck. Bobby coming in. Our local establishment. Nice touch, guys. Well, thank you. I mean, I try. Also, Mike, did you see the change in the promo rules? No, if you can, let us know a little bit more about that.
I wonder if that's about the charity promos.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. But Bobby coming in, got to have those participation titles for everyone. Yeah.
So the new rule this year.
All right, can you disable it so I can go?
You are. Oh, I have to be in the screen, don't I? Hold on. I can't be on the stream game. Yep, there we go. Now you're good.
Okay.
Just be careful how many times you press stuff.
Riddle, I told you Dexter and I really hit it off last week. Thanks for powering us up. We're looking forward to the next match. There we go. Cool. It's just a little slow on it. Did you hear the crowd last week? Yeah, Riddle, shut up. He really talks a lot in the game, too. Riddle.
He does.
Just shut up. Carmella, good. I can trust you keep your word. That's important to me. I mean, come on. And then my thing, have at least one last man standing match this week. Okay, so I'm going to I got some new logistics over here, so that's going to be great. So I'm going to I'm going to get that for, and then
you're going to book it?
I'm going to get my logistics out. Just get my logistics out, and then
it's always a good idea to get the logistics going.
Oh, I know. I did that on my old game, and I just totally did not put them at. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah. Especially on a pay-per-view. You really don't want to have the logistics not work on the pay-per-view.
Oh. Yeah, I want that. I got enough health spas, so that's fine. No. See, what I don't like is that I got this card, right? But instead of giving me the option to use it when I got it, it didn't. I wish they would do that.
Yeah, I mean, but it just, you get to save it and make me worry about it and think about it and wait for it. And eventually I'm going to get hit with it.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to make you shit bricks, man. It's going to be funny. Oh, now, why can't I just get anybody permanent?
Well, legends
That's
aren't
really,
permanent.
I know that's really unfortunate. Now, yeah, I want Rick. Ooh, I can get Butch.
You can get Butch and Ridge, and they're both permanent. You have
Yeah,
to flip
I
one of
don't
them,
want.
but
I really don't want Ridge. um,
oh, poor Ridge the Fridge.
Whatever.
Pretty ruthless. Lady fighter out here.
Uh, I'm looking for somebody permanent. You know what? Labarella permanent. I'm gonna sign her
There you go.
for $9,000. Yeah, why not? Okay. Now let's have some fun, shall we? For the main event, let's do. Yeah, this is where we do the last man standing. Participants. Who has my highest view? Because it's been a while since we did this, so I forgot. Um,
Yeah.
you know what? We have Carmella and Asuka title match. Let's do that because that's all I
Very
needed to
nice.
do, right? Yeah, cool. Um, I feel like I gotta do an Extreme Rules match. I mean, that's kind of the gimmick, right?
Yeah, and it gives a
Gimmick,
little
and
bit of a bonus this week. When you do it this week at the
yeah.
pay-per-view, it's the branded pay-per-view bonus.
Ed, as I'm doing this, do you want to just get through some of the comments?
I wish I could, but unfortunately,
Uh,
with my setup, but I can go into the Twitch, and hopefully,
okay.
since I'm a mod, I should hopefully be able to see all the wonderful things coming in. No, it does not let me.
There we go. There we go. So I'm gonna open up with the women. I'm gonna close off with the women.
Perish, can you give me 1 second? Just hold on. I want to
I sure can.
switch something.
1 second. And
Here. You can
okay,
go ahead and read some
so
comments. I'm gonna send myself
that
a
is what
mute.
I'm gonna do. So we got Bobby comment. Oh, hey, you just said booking Sean to beat Brett. That is exact talk I would expect from the Jay White's biggest fan. We got Mike coming in saying for any promos, the quality varies based on your character's promo level, so you can't have jobbers always cutting charity promos. Yeah, I did know that simply because I tested that out on my own over the weekend. And we got the natural Astrid Pizarro, the person who is giving me the opportunity to join her on making an impact tomorrow on her Twitch and through the Backbreaker Media outlet. So thank you for that opportunity, and thank you, Mike, for letting her ask me. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
absolutely. And Perish, you should be
And
all set
Mike,
to go again.
I am. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm giddy to press those buttons. Okay.
Just don't be like Bobby.
Oh no, dear God, nobody's like Bobby. Sorry, bro. um, ooh.
Yep, hold on. It was a mistake. It's fine.
Speaking of buttons,
Yep. Bobby, we did talk about buttons. You're not allowed to press them, but we were talking about buttons. No, I was pulling up the stream on my phone. I was pulling up the live feed for the stream on my phone so that I can watch that as Perish books. Because unfortunately, I only have one monitor currently. So I have to have the game on the monitor so that Perish can do his side because it's remote play. So that means I don't have access to the stream while Perish books.
this actually could be a solid match. Chad Gable versus Edge in a submission match.
Yes, Bobby, you are pushing all the buttons that make the shorts. You are our shorts person, and you are doing a fantastic job with that. And Bobby, I'm very excited to see you and Perish this Sunday are going to have Bougie, I believe is how it's pronounced. On
Bougie.
Busting Out This Sunday. Bougie.
Bougie.
This Sunday.
Bougie.
Bobby, why don't you go ahead and tell me a little bit, in our audience, a little bit about Bougie, as I've never heard of this person. So I'm very excited to find out who this is and what they're all about before we see them on Sunday. You know, give us a little bit of a primer. Sorry about that.
Who's my most popular guy? I got Riddle, so he'll do that. There we go. Yeah, he won't shut up, so he can talk.
I wonder. You know what I wish? I wish for those guys who wouldn't shut up, you could just book double promo segments, and they just stand out there for like 20 minutes and cut 2 promos.
You know who I'm gonna get to make me some money?
Brock Lesnar, obviously. Or you do the fun thing again, have Dexter Lumis do it.
I should have. Well, no, Brock Lesnar's a baby face, so we'll do that. Actually, know what I'll do?
Have Brock call out Eddie and then have Eddie sell stuff?
Yeah.
You gotta pull Brock out of the other promo first.
I know. All
right. Bobby coming in saying Bougie is a young and new professional wrestler, ranked 485 on the PWI 500 best wrestlers list. He recently worked some of the spots with Beaumaye Fight Club and has recently had his AEW Dark Elevation match in a trios match. Well, there we go. Unfortunately, AEW Dark and Dark Elevation seem to have now gone by the wayside, but hopefully that's to make room for a brand new show that we're supposed to be hearing about, from what I heard from a reliable source being Mike the Ref Stream. Hopefully we should be getting that announcement next week, because Tony Khan is going to come make a big announcement next week.
What do I want for this one?
What do you want?
Simply because
you want to make some money? Do you want to start a new feud?
No, I'm going to make some money. Oh yeah, I got Bianca. There we go. Make some money. Yeah, she also doesn't like to shut up, so get that going.
But at least her promos are interesting, as opposed to Matt's, which are mostly about weed. Bobby does say that he hopes Rampage might focus more on the indie talent, which could be fun. A nice Rampage being a developmental type of thing, like an NXT.
Boom. Got to do that right away.
Bobby's saying that the big announcement could also be, if he read correctly, that Warner Brothers Discovery is in a big deal for the right to stream AEW content. Well, that would be fantastic if it happens. A streaming deal would be fantastic for them right about now, because that Bleacher Report site is awful. Mike the Ref coming in saying Rampage and Main Event will be in direct competition based on their show's format. Yeah, and that's not bad. That's a good place for Rampage to be compared to. Because I think with Rampage being on TV, it's always kind of been compared to NXT, which is an unfair comparison, since you don't always have, the same consistent stars on the show. So I think them being more like a Main Event will give people a better opportunity to accept Rampage for the great product that it is. Because while I don't watch AEW, and I'm not a huge fan of AEW, if AEW succeeds, WWE does better. If WWE does better, AEW succeeds and does better. Because the wrestling business is full of all these, one hand raises everything. Which is why the Ole way is to help bring people up and help each other out. Because the more we help out wonderful people like Mike the Ref and heel Kevin, the better our lives are going to be when they try to help us out too. Perish is finished his show. Before we go, Mike the Ref says the announcement will be both that the show is coming and that they're back and the backlog on a streaming service. Pay-per-views will still be on a pay-per-view basis. Well, there we go. The best of both worlds. You get the new show announcement next week, and you get the streaming deal. All right, so we're going to go ahead and simulate this Extreme Rules match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the North American Championship. Sami Zayn retains the title. Oh, but Sami's out for 2 weeks, but it was a 4.5-star match, and the rivalry grows.
Talk,
And the rivalry goes to
talk about a
3.
ginger snap.
Oh, the ginger did do the snap. We got Bad
Yeah.
Bunny calling out Andre the Giant. He had an excellent promo. Of course he did. Not sure how many people understood it. This promo probably took place in Puerto Rico for him to have that excellent promo. But the rivalry grows to level 3. Finn Balor. The only time Finn Balor is going to be around a world championship for the next 6 months. We got Finn Balor in here with Cody Rhodes for the NXT Championship.
Man, for a guy that's from an area that tries to be Irish, you really do dislike the real Irish people, don't you?
You did like pre-setting that one
Yes,
on the
you
Raw
are from
Watch
Boston.
Along.
Well,
I am. I'm from outside of Boston, yes.
yeah. Well, I mean,
And we don't try to be Irish. We're full of a city with Irish immigrants. But the rivalry grows, but unfortunately, Cody Rhodes is hurt for a couple of weeks. Well, Adrian Buck
Dear
comes
God.
out here and cuts a good promo.
you got to watch your
I
stamina.
knew some of, I was gonna say I knew some of these matches were gonna hurt. We got a tag team title match between the Usos and Johnny Gargano and Braun Strowman. Johnny Gargano and Braun Strowman retain. Rivalry goes to a level
Anybody
2
get
and a
hurt?
4.5 star match. No, looks like this one was okay. The rest of the show should be pretty good. Yeah, we got a Kofi Kingston with a 7,000 fan good
We
promo.
got Kofi here,
Right.
man. Talking a good promo, man. Go for the charity, man.
All right, we got the steel cage match, which has a card attached to it, and so my ladies tag is going to go ahead and hopefully pop off. Should be no injuries because most of my stamina in this match is pretty good. JC Jane and Gigi Dolan are the new champions in a 5-star
Oh, that's gonna
legendary
be
match.
rough. You're hoping your main's legendary now.
Oh, Andre the Giant took a 10 hit on his popularity for only $8,000. Not the greatest. That didn't work out well. Okay. And of course, we got a submission match between Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair to main event this show. Becky Lynch is unfortunately the NXT Women's Champion right now. Hopefully the Queen can fix that as we finish up this level 4 rivalry.
It's actually quite ironic because both of them used to be in the submissions variety. Oh,
the submission sorority, yes, the almost one-time use. And it's 4.5 stars, which means my drama curve's off by ever so little, which is gonna suck. And Becky Lynch won the title, which is gonna suck even more.
At least one Irish person is getting some luck on your side. Pun intended. Yeah, so we got Rhea Ripley going up against Roxanne Perez. You do see a championship on Rhea. She is one half of the women's tag team champions. We're going to simulate this one right now. It is an Extreme Rules match. We got Roxanne Perez. Ooh, only good.
Only a 3-star match.
But, that's okay. We got a good promo right there, too. And then we come back with the steel cage. And this is where I think I maybe screwed the pooch a little bit. We got Seth freaking Rollins against Randall Keith Orton for the world title here. Let's simulate that one up. Randy gets back that match.
4
And amazing.
stars.
Yeah.
And a level 3 goes to a level 4 because it jumped 2 because of the steel cage bonus.
Yeah. And then we got the rivalry growing in a weak promo from Lesnar. But, I mean, come on. He's from Manitoba. Or, he's
from Minnesota.
Well, I was going to say Saskatchewan, but I gave him a little bit more, I guess. But it's Brock. He's not really known for his promo. We got now a submission match between Chad Gable and Sexton Hardcastle. I mean Edge. And we got Edge. Oh, in a good match there. That's not bad. Mid card. That's all right. Then we got some money.
Much better. Much better advertising promo from you.
Yeah.
-2 for 10,000, whereas minus 10.
Heat comes up clutch for me. So, I mean, and then we got the U.S. title match that is in the main co-main event spot here in the mid card tables match between Carmelo Hayes and Gunther. We got Carmelo Hayes owning Gunther, completing the rivalry, 4.5 stars becoming the new United States champion. Got Bianca Belair -3, getting me $7,000 in that pocket. Yeah. She's the EST of the bling, baby. And then in our main event, we got a last woman standing match. Thankfully, Triple H is okay, even though he asked for a last man standing match. I gave him a last woman standing match. For the Raw Women's title, we got Asuka against Carmella. Let's simulate that. We get Carmella becoming the new champion, who also gets hurt. But you know what?
Too.
Yeah. That is okay. I got Clubberella.
We got Eric Bischoff doing Eric Bischoff things. We got Nikita.
Let's actually simulate this one.
Yeah. All right, so here we go.
Well, I was actually going to say let's actually simulate it match by match.
Oh,
but
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, he's a bastard for taking Nikita.
And look at this. Look at this build from him. On top of being a bastard for that, my Nikita Lyons that he had got a 5-star opening match against Aaliyah. But he also injured my dear Nikita Lyons for 2 weeks. His main event.
This is the only time Aaliyah's going to see 5 stars.
And talking about more people not seeing 5 stars very often, we got R-Truth in Top Dollar in a 5-star backstage brawl. We got a 4-star steel cage match for the television championship between The Miz and Elias. An Iron Man match that got 4 stars between MVP. I'm sorry, that first one was Ezekiel, and then this is Elias. And then he had a fatal 4-way in his women's division.
Because they're not the same person.
They're not. Ezekiel and
Master coming in saying flop dollar.
Yeah. So if we go back to NXT, we see Sami Zayn's out for 2 weeks. Cody Rhodes out for 2 weeks. Most of my rivalries did good things. The women's tag did nothing, which is unfortunate.
Your main event match was overshadowed by a more entertaining second mid-card, leaving fans disappointed at the end. Swapping these two matches would have created a bit more satisfying finish in PLE. I have a feeling I'm going to get the same thing. At least we're consistent with each other.
Poor start and poor finish for you, Perish. Both mid-card matches outshined your opener and your main events of your PLE, leading to a disappointing start and end. Swapping these mid-card
what I get for trusting my girls. Girls, you let me down.
Well, I mean, again, in terms of talking about that, and in this match report, you can see you had the World Championship on the line in a match between Randy Orton and Seth Rollins inside of a steel cage.
But the rivalry wasn't as large, though. That was the thing.
Yeah, but you got the championships on the line.
Yeah, no, but...
All right, so we go to the next screen, and we see that I have a match quality bonus of an A, but a show quality bonus of a D because it's still early. I got 165,000 fans, but I lost $30,000 this week.
Oh, losing money. That's not good.
Owens is perfect for Extreme Rules matches. I'll have to put him in another one, as it says there. So we go ahead and we look at Raw. Raw has a show quality of a D, has a match quality of a C.
No, I lost more money.
109.
I spent some money buying people though. So
you did. You bought some people. You did buy some people. You did go ahead and you got 109,000 fans. That's not that bad.
What did you get again?
I think I got 160, if I remember correctly, or 140. Yeah. When we continue on, we got WCW had a D and an A. They got 166,000 fans. But even they lost money. They lost almost $100,000 on this show. So we go on, we push on. Raw did their commissioner goal, and they get a free crew booking.
Nice.
NXT committed their commissioner goal, and I got a coast to coast.
Okay, now I have a question. Do you like that one? Because I actually don't care for that award.
It's not the best one, but every now and then it can be helpful. It gives a little bit of popularity to people doing the GM interference one. But it's not the greatest one that I can get, but it does have some fun.
I wonder how
So
much
now if you look,
the Carmella injury actually hurt the match.
it might have
And
hurt it a
I'm
lot.
also very happy. And the reason why people are like, are you that like, why aren't you as mad about this? Because I would be, but my Oilers are up 3-0 right now, so I'm pretty content. And I'm having fun with my good old buddy Ed, playing some game. And you know what? Life could be worse.
Yeah.
Life could be worse.
So right now in third place we have Perish with 1,272,000 fans. And then we got Eric Bischoff, a little bit higher, with 1,330,000 fans in second place. And then I'm just a little bit ahead of Eric, about 17,000 ahead of Eric, at 1,347,000 fans. I have a little bit more money than the two of you, but it doesn't mean a whole lot. Because I'm going to have to get replacements for Sami Zayn. I'm going to have to get a replacement for Cody Rhodes. So I'm going to have to spend a little bit of money next week. But before we go, we're going to go ahead and go because we are having the shakeups on. So, we'll go through the email because they're going to get to the shakeup, and we're going to let you pick your shakeup. So I don't think we can both pick our shakeup.
Is this me or is this? Oh, it is me. Yeah.
This is Raw.
See those ratings? That's how the pros put on a show. Well, if you're such a pro, why aren't you doing it in real life? You dork. You put on a good show. And you know what? I'm gonna do this in case he wants to screw you more than he screws me at the end. Yeah. That's a clip and a short, maybe. We'll see about that. Yeah. Just a reminder to Triple H, you know, hey, here's a reminder. How about no? Not even. Hey, Chris, you see, and I've been putting in the work, but I know I can do more for the brand. Then do more. You won the title. What more do you want? You silly Sally. Don't go AWOL like you did in the army. All right, you'll be fine.
Marines.
Gold jacket, green jacket. Who gives a shit?
The Marines do.
Well, yeah, but you know,
You heard the story that Randy Orton was supposed to be the star of the Marine, but unfortunately,
yeah, I know.
He was booted out of it because of his AWOL.
Seth freaking Rollins. Listen, I'm not feeling 100% right now. I don't mind pain, but I don't want a serious injury.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Gonna give Seth 2 weeks off?
Tell you what, take a week at the health spa.
Ooh,
yeah.
Increase. Nice.
That's right. You know what? Sometimes you know how to please people. And I give them the Deshaun Watson treatment.
All right, so here we go. So now this is one of the new things in 2023. You have shakeups. So in this case, you have 2 instants and a seasonal. So here we go. If you choose the bronze one, right now you'll gain 2 power cards.
So here's my thing. I'm seriously in a conundrum because the gold looks pretty good.
I was going to say the gold is legendary brand. The contracts of all the legends you've signed this season currently, and I know you signed at least one more this week, become permanent. So Eddie Guerrero will become a permanent part of your roster. I believe the Doink the Clown is a very new one.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Nope, you took the evasive maneuver, so you got 2 power cards.
No, I know, but that's what I wanted.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to take the contracts one. Oh no, not another one.
Oh yeah.
All right, and we're gonna have to leave it here because we're gonna start booking this. So thank you for joining us tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and switch screens.
I got a question to ask you. To ask you. Moving forward, when we're doing these live PLEs, should we actually watch a match moving forward?
Probably. We probably should have. But...
Should we do that? Chad, do you want us to actually do that? Because I know this has been a pretty relatively quick show. Would you want us to play a match? Because here's the thing. These matches could be quick or they could drag.
Yeah.
So let us know, because if you want to watch them, we'll play them. But if you don't,
Well, we'll
we
spectate them. We
won't.
won't play them.
Or what we could do is play Eric Bischoff's main event
Okay,
only,
we could spectate.
and not
We're not.
ours.
We're not gonna play it. We're gonna spectate it.
Yeah, well, I
We're not
mean,
gonna.
we're
Yeah.
playing the match for the people. I mean, that's kind of
Yeah. The people
yeah,
will
and then
watch
we
the
can.
match.
How about that? How about we watch Eric Bischoff stuff, and then we can just absolutely crap on his stuff, even if it's good, and we can have some fun
Yes.
with that. That'd be
Yeah.
different
Maybe
because
we.
we know that this is an idea that we're doing that clearly it's been done very well with Tyler Breeze and Xavier Woods at up, down, down. You know, it's pretty hard to do a 2K GM mode, and people don't think that, but they watch their own stuff. Maybe that's the best thing. Maybe we watch Eric Bischoff stuff and we just run it down and have some fun. That'd be a little different. What do you say, Ed?
I think that could be fun. I think we'll give it a shot.
We can be like Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a very.
Oh, am I
potentially
saying you
good
can't
idea.
watch the AIGM matches?
Can we not?
Well, I mean
Oh.
that.
Well, I mean, maybe we do one match on each of our shows then, and we do that instead.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Maybe, just maybe, WWE won't be such a booger and allow us to do that.
Yeah, could be fun.
All right.
I'd have a bunch of fun with it. But
Yeah.
before we get out of here, Perish, why don't you go ahead and let the people know where we can find you?
Yeah. Before I do that, who was the person you were asking me to try to raid?
Medusa. I don't know if she's still on though.
What is her? Is it just Medusa?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think she is on.
That's fine. We can just find
That-
somebody else to raid while we're at it. But
Yeah.
while we're sitting here, I'm going to go ahead and say that you can find me at EdFries12584 on Twitter. You can find me on Twitch sometimes at EdFries2002. I say sometimes because I haven't done it in a while, even though I keep saying I'm gonna. But at least you can find me here with WrestleDraft. You can also catch me every Tuesday night as me and my co-host Ashton Pizarro go ahead and talk all things NXT on Taking Over every Tuesday night. And again, WrestleDraft is normally seen at Saturday afternoons around 1 o'clock, early afternoon to kind of get your Saturday off with a bang by watching us do WrestleDraft. Every other week is going to be a live show, and it's going to be live PLEs, while the other weeks are going to be the 4 weeks of build that are going to be pre-recorded. Mr. Parrish, where can the people find you?
You can find me on the Twitter at Chris Parrish. You can find me on the Instagram as Chris.Parrish. You can find me on the Twitch at Chris Parrish, and at the YouTube. Or on the Twitch at the Chris Parrish, and on the YouTube at Chris Parrish. But also let's also just plug this one right here. Let's also make sure that we give a thanks to our sponsors over at RogueEnergy.com. If you go there and you want to make a purchase, make sure that you're using the promo code OLEPODS. That'll save you 10%. Who doesn't like to save money right now? That'd be nice. You can save that top dollar and maybe buy WWE 2K23 and not book top dollar, because that would be smart.
Bobby is saying raid Santi Zap, and Ashton's saying that she loves his content.
Yeah. Just hold on one second. I am going to be checking that out.
Yeah, so Parrish is going to get that set. We also want to say that our Love Yourself, the Love Your Wellness stuff. Bobby, what's the name of the actual show? I can't think of it off the top of my head right now.
Love Your Health.
Love Your Health, that's the show. I really wish I could remember that one because I did it yesterday and it was really good. The Love Your Health show aired today in 2 parts on Twitch, but you can find it in its entirety on our YouTube channel right now. So go ahead and watch that as our own Ashton Pizarro,
I'm not
Melville
getting.
Collins, and Bobby Munson went ahead and had a great conversation about all things mental health in terms of themselves. I know Ashton opened up and it was fantastic. So go ahead and take a chance to look at that. And it's just utterly fantastic.
I'm not seeing Santi Zap on right now. Are you sure he's still on, Bobby? As I'm doing that right now. As we're doing that, let's actually play a little video for everyone. And that is what we have coming up still in this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't find Santi on there, so we're gonna raid Teddy the Bear, who's also playing WWE 2K23. Let's show some love. Let's go over there and support them. Show them the OLE way. Send some love. We'll say so. We're going to be raiding there pretty soon. Thank you, everyone who's been joining us, and make sure to always enjoy what we're doing because that would be the best, and you'll be rating right now.
All right. And